And I'm trying to get the majority of them down there. What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of El Jardín Perdido. Today, we're catching a swarm. Alright, so I don't know if you can hear the buzzing in my lav, but right behind me in the corner here, I'll show you in a second, we have a swarm that I'm responding to. This is my first time, so we're gonna see how it goes. I am getting bumped a little, could be because I'm in their traffic lane, but I'm gonna try a few different things. I'm gonna take my old hide box and I'm going to set that up and see if I can kind of coax them into it. Kind of feel them out, see if they're aggressive or not, and then we'll go from there. Okay, just keeping a little distance. They are guarding their queen. The sun is going down, so I'm trying to act quickly. All right, so as of now, I put some swarm commander in there, and I have one checking it out. Essentially, they're swarming because they want a home. Kind of move this along. They probably won't like those vibrations, but gotta do what you gotta do. Got a lot more curiosity now that put them closer, and I'm gonna nudge this into the wall so they don't fall behind it as best as I can. At least I won't get stung in the face, right guys? All right, I'm gonna try, at least the cardboard would be easy to kind of pry them down. See how that does. And I'm trying to get a majority of them down there. I may have swatted the queen down because now you're seeing them all actually migrate down into the hide box. All the ones that were up here, they're all slowly migrating down too. So we may have gotten the queen in there finally. So once things settle down a little bit, I would like to get the lid back on. I'm gonna give these guys a little nudge, a little encouragement. Yeah, so now a majority are in there. I have kind of a loose lid on there. I have them pulled away from the wall so that I don't call that home. There's not too many back there anymore. And then we have a few on the facade, and I think they'll slowly start getting in there too. As you can see, all the bees have been tucked away. There's just a little clump right here, but for the most part, they're all tucked away. All right guys, so we finally got this all taken care of. Nearly all the bees except this tiny little handful are tucked away. It's nighttime now. The entire process took about 2 hours. Let me see, it's about 8 now. No, about an hour and a half. So I was very cautious in doing this since it was my first time. Took my time, felt the bees out, got acquainted, they kind of calmed down. And yeah, once I felt things out and took the patient approach first, and then I got a little more aggressive towards the end, but in a good way. And yeah, I probably waited another half hour Once I kind of got a majority of them in there, waited about a half hour, and the rest took their time getting in there. I'll probably leave these few stragglers behind. I don't know if pesticide was sprayed here, but there are a lot of bees that were down when I got here that are, still kind of flopping around. So we're in kind of a nice neighborhood here, so I'm assuming people may be spraying pesticides and stuff like that. So we'll get them out of here, get them in my garden. As far as transportation, I am going to put this in my trunk. It barely fits. Hopefully the ride's not too bumpy. It'd be more ideal to have a truck or something, but I think we'll be all right. And I'll probably bungee this down, so it'll be one nice unit. This was my first time, so thank you if you were patient and watched this with me. An actual bee removal, I would definitely probably wear a suit, as they would probably be a little more aggressive. But I did take my time, I did fill things out. I'm glad I wore the veil because I got bumped in the face a few times. Luckily not stung, knock on wood, throughout this whole process. If you guys have any questions, put them down below, and likes do help the algorithm, so I appreciate it. If this video is interesting to you, I encourage you to subscribe, as I will be covering some more bee topics in the future. Yeah, this officially became a little more of a passion project after this experience. Definitely the fact that A, I pulled it off, B, it was pretty flawless. The only thing that I would critique on it is that it took more time than I anticipated, but all in all, I'd say it was a success, and it's made me gravitate towards bees a little more. All right, well, that's gonna do it for today's video. As always, thanks for tuning in. Until next time.